Hey everybody, TheVerveNerd here, and this will be part 5 of my FTL Showcase. If you missed parts 1 through 4, make sure to check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/TheVerveNerd. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started, huh? Alright, let's jump on to the next sector. To the rock-controlled sector. I don't know about you guys, but I've always found the Rockmen one of the easiest races to deal with, even though their ships are kind of annoying. I don't know why that is. Anybody else have experienced that as well? Is it just me? Unfortunately, there are no nebulas in this sector, guys. That's disappointing. I was really hoping I could get a little bit more farm in there, but hey, that's alright. Looks like we only have one sector we can jump to. So let's do it. Let's see what we got. That is a big ship. Wow. As you jump in, a vast figure appears on the view screen. The rock captain rubs the green moss like appendage on his chin and then orders his crew to open fire. He's got a cloaking device too. He does not have very good weaponry, however, and I think we can thrash him pretty hard. Let's find out. Oh, he's gonna send somebody over, huh? Alright. Well, guys, here's what you do. Let's see. Actually, I don't need to do that because these rooms do not connect. But I pretty much just open this airlock. He's going to try to go through there. So what I do is I send my Engie to the shield room to help him fight. Yeah, okay, he can't penetrate the shields. Always a plus. Alright, wait for these weapons to charge. Since he knocked my shields out, I'll put one more point in my engines. Alright, let's rumble. Let's take out... I'm just going to go for his shields. I want to test out this new pike beam. I'm going to rake it right across. Alright, a little tip, guys. For beam weapons, you can do some pretty cool things with these. If you click on an area of the ship, you see that little line that goes across. Alright, that line will damage any room that it touches. So I could do some like pretty cool cross stuff here where I hit multiple rooms at once, and it's really kind of cool. I don't think I can get it to let's see here. I don't think I can get it to do all these rooms. No. But in some cases with certain ships, you can have that beam rake across like 5-6 rooms even, potentially. But we can get 4 rooms here, and it will do 1 damage per room. So that's pretty cool. Watch this. See, look at that. Look how much that hurt him there. Alright, let's go ahead and close the airlock. So this guy's already down to 100 health, so he pretty much wasted his advantage there trying to get me. Alright, so let's go ahead and take my engines back down a notch to pump up the shields again. And let's fire again on him. My pike beam hasn't charged yet, but it is okay. His shields are knocked out. Or not his shields, but his cloak's knocked out, so not a big deal there. Alright, the guy was wise and decided to teleport back to his ship, which is probably the best thing he could have done in that case. Alright, he's giving up. Alright, he wants to offer me 2 missiles, 1 drill part, and 29 scrap. I'm not going to take that, guys. I will not be bought for that price. Sorry. You gonna die, son. See ya. Alright. And yeah, as you can see, I got a lot more for doing that, so that was definitely the best way to do it. Determining when to accept a bribe and when not to really just comes with experience. There's really no great way to do it. I'd say later on in the game, if it's under 30 scrap, it's probably not worth accepting a bribe as a general rule of thumb, but really, you know, that's very arbitrary. Alright, I got 52 scrap, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a power bar into my engines, because I want to be an evasive bastard. I want to have that 40% evasion, which is really, really nice. Alright. I could go down there, but there are no ships. I do want to go to ship sectors, since I feel very equipped for this. Get as much farm as possible here. He's got a pretty heavy-duty missile launcher, so I'm going to have to kind of be careful about that. Oh, and he has a bomb, too, so we may be in for a little bit of a fight here. I'm going to go ahead and take his weapons out right off the bat. Hopefully I can get my weapons off before his missiles charge. Let's see what happens. Alright, it looks like I got one of his weapons down, but not the one I wanted, so... yeah. That was very desperate of me. Like, I really should have waited for my pike beam to charge, and see, now I'm gonna have to pay for it. That was very stupid of me to do that. I got a little nervous, guys. Let's not make that mistake again, shall we? Alright. Let's see, we can go through 5 rooms here. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Feel the burn, buddy. Feel the burn. Speaking of which, Mr. Brian, you did feel the burn there yourself, didn't you? And his missile is still up. We gotta take that thing down. Dang it. I couldn't get it in time, guys. I don't want to do that. Let's just take the O2 off for a little bit here. Oh, this guy is not missing with that, unfortunately. Alright. That's okay. This guy's pretty tough. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, once again, it's under 30 scrap. I'm not going to accept it. I need my scrap back. Badly. Yep, see, I got 50 scrap back, so... which apparently I'm going to need for repairs now, because that guy kind of hurt. That guy kind of hurt, guys. Luckily, I got my trusty NG now. I may even want to consider getting even more into my evasion here soon. Alright. What do I want to do? Another tip that I don't think I've brought up yet is you usually want to jump to the systems that have the most adjacent jump points. Like, for instance, if I were to jump here, that would be pretty smart, because then I could see if there was a store in a sector or if there was a distress call in a sector that it touched. Otherwise, if you know, if I went to like this one, I would only be able to see like, I would only have 3 chances to see something like that. But if I were to go to like this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different stars that will tell me with my long range scanners that will tell me what is in the next sector. And even without long range scanners, it'll show you if there's like a store, I believe. But with long range scanners like I have, it'll show me a whole bunch, it'll give me a whole bunch of information. So it's really, really handy for me to go ahead and do jumps like this. I'll show you what I mean here in a sec. See, I have a chance to sell some missiles here. I'm not going to. Not in this case. Alright, this is kind of what I was talking about. See, this gives me a lot of information here. For instance, I could go to that asteroid field there and get that ship. But I think what I'm going to do, guys, is normally I would go to that asteroid field since there's a ship there, but I'm going to take a gamble and go north since the rebels are pushing out south. So this will give me an extra turn. So we'll see what comes of it. Let's go ahead and try this. Cross our fingers. Okay, Federation encrypted signals being broadcast from planet. Send an away party to investigate. Alright, that kind of paid off in a way for us, but kind of didn't. So what we're going to do is we do have a quest now that we're going to want to hit up, but I also want to get that ship. So we're going to be like beelining it, I think, for the rest of this run to the exit. So I think I can do this. Alright, we've got another. This guy has like all bombs on him. Come on. What is this, guys? Alright, that's fine. Go ahead and take him out ASAP. I'm not going to make the same mistake. Okay, he missed with the one, but it doesn't... Yeah, he did not miss with that one. So, let's go ahead and do our best to position this beam. Something like that. There we go. Alright. He did some superficial damage to the hull. I'm not too concerned about that. What I'm concerned about is the fact that his missiles are still online. So I'm going to try to take those down. As you can see, he is hitting with those. He did 2 more points to my hull. I'm not happy about that. So let's... I think they're offline for a sec. So let's go ahead and wait for my pike beam. Alright. Always want to wait for the pike beam. Well, not always, but most of the time you want to wait for it. There we go. Alright, and that is repaired. 53 scrap, 2 fuel, so that's not too bad. We're already back up to 124 scrap. Alright, let's go investigate this distress signal. Come on, come on, come on. Is this good? Okay, alright, here we have a choice here. Unfortunately, I don't have a crew member that is immune to fire. I do not have a rock crew member. Otherwise, I would get a blue choice in this. So here's basically what I can do. I can choose option 1 and send my crew and a shuttle to put out the fire, which would risk me losing a crew member. Or I could do option 2, dock and rescue the survivors and suffer some hull damage, or I could just ignore this. I'm going to go ahead and take the risk in this case with the hull damage to see if I can maybe get a crew member. Okay, let's see. You pull up alongside the station and cut through the hull. You're able to rescue a few survivors, but many more were lost. One of the survivors offers to join your crew, and you offload the rest on a nearby station. So I got 27 scrap, and I got a crew member from that. That was probably the best possible scenario that could have happened for me. And I'm very pleased about that. So let's keep him in the shields room. Mr. Jones, we'll keep you in shields. That way, if it ever gets targeted, I can go ahead and get that repaired as soon as possible. Alright, so far so good, guys. I really like how this is turning out. Let's go ahead and go there. Avoid all those nasty solar flares and stuff. Oh, this is perfect. I really like this. Let's see. I can delay the rebels here, or I can fight this ship. I think it's going to be in my best interest to delay the rebels, and it usually is in your best interest to delay them. But not always. But I am going to go ahead and do that this time. So that will prevent them from... the rebels from advancing for a turn or two. And I think it's a good thing I did, because we've got the store here, so that wouldn't have been farm that I would have gotten. So this is going to allow me to kind of maneuver around a little bit and maybe get a little bit more farm here, which is good. Alright. Let us go ahead and fix all. Alright. And what I want to do now is I want some fuel. And I want some missiles. Alright, I want to go ahead and buy a crew teleporter since I have enough crew members now. This will really help me out with the last boss fight, and I will kind of go over that whenever we get to that point. One more missile. There we go. So that puts us... Alright, so now that we've got our extra crew member, I am going to go ahead and send this guy there. Just in case I do want to do any boarding operations. And once again, I'll kind of go over that in a little bit, but just briefly, boarding, if you decide to board a ship and you are able to kill everyone on an enemy ship, try this again, on an enemy ship while you are boarding them, you do get extra scrap off of it. So it's really good if you do have a teleporter to utilize that. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to this distress signal. Let's see what's up. Alright, here we have a rock ship that needs me to lead them to their destination. They gave me 30 scrap for that, and they put a marker on. This is perfect, guys. I really like how this turns out, because what I can do is just go pop, 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 right? Just like that. So, I am really pleased about that. Let's do it. I really did want to get a teleporter earlier, so this really helps. And I just got some free scrap missiles and a drone part for that too, so everything is going a-okay. I really like that. You know, I think I'm going to have enough time to actually farm an extra sector here, so I think what I'm going to do is go here, there, and then there. Just see what's in this empty sector, if anything. I'll take a chance. Let's see. A living mine, an automated drone that drills into ship's hulls before exploding. It locks on your ship's inner. Attempt to evasive maneuvers. The ship's turning circle proves too wide and the mine bites down into the hull. Send someone out there to defuse it. Your crew member dons a spacesuit, exits. They make quick work of the base device and return inside to relief all around. The mine makes good scrap pickings. Okay, so that was just one of those crazy random events that I don't get too often, actually. And I think if I would have failed the RNG on that, one of my crew members would have died. I think I failed the first roll with the evasive maneuver thing, and then the second roll I was actually able to succeed on. So I did get free scrap from that, but that was kind of iffy. That was kind of risky. I don't know if I want too many more of random events like that. Alright, so here we have a rebel ship that was supposedly setting up a trap for me. They do have a beam drone, it looks like. That's just a guess. It's red on the top like that, which usually means it is a beam drone. And they do have a boarding drone that they're sending over to me as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy ready for a boarding operation. Where are you going to send him? Where are you going to send him? Alright, right there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and take my shields guy away. Send 2 guys to destroy that boarding drone. I do not want that thing interrupting. The beam drone cannot do any damage, and really his beam, even though it's scary, can't really do much. So we'll see what his laser can do. I don't think it can do too much either. Mainly, I just need to kind of keep an eye on my crew members' health here to see if they survive or not, since there is a hull breach in that area. One thing I love about boarding drones is the fact that they can do the hull breaches like that. And I'm not even going to use my small bomb in this case. And I think what I'm going to do is go for his drone area. That way I can take out his drone there without having to suffer any more damage from it, if you know what I mean. This guy's pretty evasive too. Let's try to get his weapons and shields there. There we go. Alright, so yeah, so he's pretty evasive, but I think I was able to shut down his drones for a moment, at least. Let's go ahead and send these guys out, get them healed up, and then we'll send them back in again. Let's see, continue targeting his drones. That way his drone does not destroy my door system. Yeah. Okay, so far so good. Okay, we'll wait for these guys to get healed back up. Send them back in. Alright, let's go ahead and focus once more, shall we? And of course he's powering up his FTL trying to get away. Let's see. He, however, is going to surrender. He could give me 4 fuel, 2 drone, 31 scrap. That's actually kind of worth it because of the fuel. So I'm actually going to take that offer, guys. So that wasn't too bad, I guess. I kind of wish I had 150 scrap, but beggars can't be choosers. So, alright, so they fix that. Calm down, guys. Put power to the O2. That way that room gets oxygen back in it. It's kind of important. Artyom, you are doing well. I want you to get completely upgraded in the shields category there, buddy. That would be awesome. Alright. See, I have 40% evade. I am going to go ahead and boost my engines a little bit more. Give myself 45%. Alright, and let's head to the exit. Alright. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found. Investigate. You land a small shuttle in an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly colored, six-legged horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Alright, let's try to communicate peacefully with them. Because I just don't feel like selling them. That's just wrong. Alright, nope. That was the wrong choice, guys. But at least nothing happened there. And as you can see, I made it by the skin of my teeth. Alright, I want to go ahead. I think I'll save my scrap till I get to the next sector. It's always best to save your scrap. Let's see. Alright, I think I'll go for a civilian sector this time. See what I can find there. Kind of spice it up a little bit. Alright, it was a good thing I did. This looks like it's going to be a pretty cool one to check out. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to that store. I'm just going to work my way around here, and hopefully I get another store before the end, and if I don't, oh well. Because this is the last farmable sector. Alright, to the distress. Alright, this is a Zoltan ship with a bomb. He's moderately equipped, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's do our thing. Just target shields down. Let's see, we'll just kind of shoot that. Alright, let's try to get those shields back up. Use this bomb on our shields. So we'll keep him there. Alright, we're gonna wait. But he missed with that. Good. So you see some of that evasion kicking in. Alright, let's take them shields down, guys. And his weapons as well. That seems like it'd be pretty good. There we go. Not too shabby. I'll just keep him in there. He's able to do a little bit of damage to us there. His beam kind of snuck through our shields there for a second. Let's go ahead and target that bomb down. I do not want that. Alright, he's offering 30 scrap, 1 missiles for surrender. I am not going to take it. I'm just going to risk things here, and hopefully I get a little bit more of a reward. I am just not happy with 30 scrap at the moment. Alright, and that's that. See what happens. Alright, so we got 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 44 scrap. Definitely a pretty good haul from that. I won't complain too much. Because that was pretty decent. You know, I think I'm just going to keep him in the shields room the more I think about it. Alright, let's jump to the other distress signal, guys. We are doing all right. Let's see. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Let's investigate. You find a man living alone in a cave. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Alright, guys, I know for a fact that if you try to bring him back to your ship without an advanced med bay, bad things are going to happen. So on these random events, it's always best to leave the madman alone. Definitely not worth it because he could definitely cause some damage. Alright, it looks like we got lucky because we have another store here. So this really works out well for us. So we can kind of do a bam, 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 and then bam kind of deal, which I'm pretty happy about. Let's see if we can maybe get a little bit more scrap and maybe get a slightly better weapon. See, we got an ion blast there. I like the description on this. Holy crap, a weapon is just floating in space. Yeah, holy crap is right. That's pretty good. Ion Blast is actually a pretty decent weapon, really. I prefer the Ion Blast too, of course, but it's not a bad weapon. I kind of like that. We'll see if we can get maybe anything a little bit better than that, but something to think about. And I got 153 scrap too already, so even if I don't find anything here, that's not too bad. And I think what I'm going to do, guys, is employ some advanced tactical decision making here. And instead of going to this one, to the store and then there, I'm going to go to this sector and then back to the store and there. Just because if we do get damaged in this fight, I can then heal it back up, and then that empty sector may not contain anything at all, so it may not help me out whatsoever. So let's go ahead and do that. And I know the rebels aren't going to catch up to that store in time. Wow, we have a pretty heavily manned rebel scout here, and he's trying to get away on top of that. So we may not be able to make it through this fight without him getting away, guys. We'll see what happens. He is pretty armed, I will say that. And of course his bomb hit me right in my frickin' weapon bay, so I'm not going to be able to use my my pike beam, which kind of sucks. Alright, that still did not take out his FTL drive, so he may get away from this. We'll see what happens. Power that pike beam back up. Oh, he actually got through. See what I mean, guys? This guy's a pretty badass. Alright, that time I went for my med bay. I don't really care about that. Alright. Charge, 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 charge. Okay, go to the med bay. Alright. Take that down. There we go. Offline. Now we can go for his weapons. Awesome. How about them apples? Alright. Gotta take those frickin' weapons down. There we go. Not too shabby, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, at this point what we can do is we can just kind of wait until our weapons recharge. And I'm going to focus on his weapons again. Take his shields down. And then do a pike beam straight across like that. Which is a really good thing to do if you're facing one of these auto assault ships. Bam. Just like that. And this guy is toast, I'm afraid. Let's go ahead and just hit his shields just for kicks. There we go. That's how you do that, guys. We didn't hardly get much from that either. That was one of those encounters that the AI was like, you know, this guy, he's pretty well armed. We got to screw him over before the last fight. That was one of them fights. But guess what? It didn't work. Did not work. Alright, so let's... He showed his hand. And he could not do anything with that hand. That auto scout could have probably taken out the frickin' last boss. The guy was so frickin' equipped. Alright, jump. Okay, now what we're gonna do is go to the store. Kind of go back. And we'll see what we have here. Alright, we have potential, actually. Potential. We've got a Zoltan we can hire. Firebeam I'm not too concerned about. I was hoping for maybe a better weapon than that, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and sell that. We'll go ahead and repair. And I'm going to go ahead and get a Zoltan because Zoltans can give you an extra pip of power in the area that they're stationed in, which is pretty cool. And I'm also going to hire another human for my boarding party, which will come in handy here in a little bit. And that'll be that. Alright, so let's look at my ship. Alright, let's place my Zoltan. Alright, first I'll put you there. Put my Zoltan in the engine room. No, I'll put him in the shields room. No, actually, okay, I will put him in the engine room. I am worried about my shields maybe going down at some point, but it'll be okay. I really do want that one more pip of evasion, and what that can do, all I'll have to do is, like, buy the engine thing for it. Alright. So, we've got 2 people, 2 boarders here, which is really good. Let's continue on. I like it, guys. Alright, nothing. Empty sector. That's okay. We've got a nebula, everybody's favorite nebula, where we can slow the rebels down and do a little bit of extra farm. Alright, this guy's trying to get away. So, and of course he's got a cloak too, so it's going to make things a little difficult. If he didn't have a cloak, it wouldn't be so bad, but he does. So he may just like... Wow. He missed with everything. That was... that was pretty funny. He does only have 2 pips in his shields, though, so... Oh, crap. He hit my cockpit. I'm going to have to get that repaired ASAP. Alright, let's hit that. That. Whew. And somebody leveled up there, wasn't... Oh, my shields guy. That's good. Oh, that was rough, guys. Let's see, anything going on in my O2 room? I'm just going to have my guy kind of repair my O2 there. I'll send you there, make use of my extra crew members, because you can't really board these auto assaults since there's no thing. Oh, and he got away, so it happens. Just did a little damage to me, kind of annoying, but hey, I got a repair thing out of it, and my guy leveled up on his shields, so the recharge rate is good for my shields. So it wasn't all bad. I mean, it was very good for my crew members, like the experience of my crew members. Really kind of wanted to get that scrap, but the fact that he had a cloaking device just kind of screwed me over a little bit, basically. If he didn't have that cloak, I could have probably finished him off, no problem. Okay, always remember to like swap your guys back out if you have them leave their station. Okay, our guys are back up to full health. Let's go ahead and let's go to this location. Alright, so stress beacon is coming from a civilian ship. It appears to be being chased by a pirate. Alright, let's fire a warning shot from my strongest weapon. Seems the pirate wasn't looking to fight. They leave and you move in to the civilian ship. The ship you saved was badly damaged in the battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped to the nearby station. One offers to join your crew. Welcome aboard. Alright, the reason I said welcome aboard there was because I wanted to see what kind of a crew member it was. And fortunately, it is a rock man. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss Jones and keep my rock man and bring him over there because he'll come in handy just in case, like if I want to do boarding, because he's got like a lot of health. He has 150 health, and if I do run into any more random encounters that require me to like put out a fire or something, he'll come in handy for that. So it's always good to have that there. Alright, let's go down and see what the ship's all about. Alright, this guy is in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. You quickly receive a transmission. Sail this fight will make it worth your while. I'm so close to the end of the game that I think I'm actually going to take him up on that. Because all I really want at this point is that extra power to give my evasion up. So that's quite alright. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's visit the Ion Storm, guys, so we can get 2 extra sectors of farm in. Whew. That might not have been a wise decision. Alright. But he only has 1 shield up. That's pretty sad, actually. I might... I could board him, but I don't know if I want to or not. I don't think I want to take the time to board him, just because of extenuating circumstances. The fact that my O2 is off at the moment, I'd have to do a lot of shuffling around. It'd just take a lot of extra time that I'm just not really willing to worry about right now, but there we go. We're able to take his missile offline, which is good, but he got my shields in the process, so let's go ahead and get those repaired. Let's go ahead and see. It looks like he transferred some power to his shields. Let's punish him for that. Okay, let's go ahead and pound that area. Wow, this guy is really... This guy's actually kind of scary. Let's put those... Put them fires out, guys. That was kind of scary, actually. Kind of surprised. Alright, you go there. You stay there. Okay, they're trying to power up their FTL to get away as I kick the crap out of them, but we're not going to let them. We are not going to let them get away. Okay, and they're offering me 5 fuel, 2 drone, and 26 scrap. No, I will not take that. Normally, I would take that, but we are so close to the end of the game that the extra fuel is pointless because we get fuel upon reaching the last sector. In case any of you didn't know that. So, that is why I'm making that decision. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take 1 out of evasion and put some back in my... that sucks. Hurting my ship, guys. Hurting my ship. There we go. Oh well, give me that extra experience. So I got some missiles off that, which is good, because I got my missiles back from doing that. That was kind of a slightly stressful fight, but not too bad. Let's heal all my guys up. Bliskin, Emily, Brian, who else? Is that it? Alright. Now we can probably do this, that, and that. So let's go ahead and do that. But first... no, we won't do anything until we get to the end. So we'll go ahead and jump there. I'll probably have time to upgrade my ship a little bit more before the end. Alright, so you recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader, hails you and offer laborers for cheap. No, I've got full crew complements, so I'm not interested. Thanks, but no thanks, guys. He's got pretty heavy-duty missile launcher, which I'm going to have to watch out for. Stupid cloak. I wish I could have gotten a cloak. So, then instead of getting a cloak, what I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to upgrade my engines one more time, even. Because if you don't have a cloak at the end of the game, it makes things a lot more difficult. Because of the boss's special abilities. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Yeah, and he's hitting me with, like, these enemies are actually doing pretty well as far as being able to hit me. I do not like that. But while he's cloaked, he can't fire his weapons, so... Oh. Decided to go out of cloak to fire on me. That was a big mistake, buddy. Alright. Let's go ahead and small bomb his shields. Take a bar off from him. Okay. Let's go ahead. Do that again. Man, he's really wanting to keep that missile online, and I can see why. He's doing a lot of damage to me, actually. Let's go ahead and send crew members there to get that sorted out. Really got to take that missile offline, guys. He's just, like, non-stop repairing that. That's kind of annoying. It's okay. Alright, come on. Bring it on. You're no match for me. Nope. I am not taking that. Wow, and they still managed to keep their missile charge. Holy crap. What are the odds? Like, seriously. Alright. You guys are annoying. Jeez. That was a really annoying fight. Give me 66 scrap for it, though. Can't complain too much about that. I'm not really worried about my hull as long as I don't die from this sector, because once I do hit the last sector, my hull gets repaired. So that's why I'm not, like, stressing out, like, over the top kind of stressing out. I am stressed out because I do want to be able to survive to get to the last sector, but I think we're going to be okay. Still, it's like, the odds of him being able to hit consistently with that missile was pretty low, but he managed to do it anyway. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our engines one more bar. That'll give us a whopping 51% evasion. Like, if stuff hits us now, it deserves to, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so we get a, going against the Awesomeship, really, who just cut down our engines. Oh no. This is not good, guys. Maybe I can do some boarding actions this time. I hate it when we get those random counters. Usually it's only with, like, slugs that happens, but sometimes. Alright, let's... I can't do anything because I have a med bay. I can't really send my people over. Wow, and they hit with that. Holy crap, guys. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Gotta take out that med bay before I can do anything. Alright, med bay is out of commission. Okay, let's send my guys over. Alright. That's gonna hit. Of course. We really have to take that weapon offline because I have no evasion. So that's what we're going to do. All costs. Keep that weapon offline. Alright. Let's see. My guys are kind of getting hurt there, but definitely keeping them busy. No, go back. That was dumb. Holy crap, that was dumb. Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I just lost my crew. Oh, that was like the worst possible thing that could ever have happened. Oh, I just lost my crew, guys. That really sucked. That really sucked. Ah, alright. I can still do this. We're still okay. Not gonna stress out. Alright. You. I'm not gonna fight him. I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore that because my ship is way too damaged. We're just gonna have to go on to the last stand, guys. Alright. Explain your mission. Give me some fuel. Heals my ship a little bit. Alright, what I'm gonna have to do is hit every repair station up that I can, pretty much. Because I thought he was going to heal me up all the way, but apparently it doesn't. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go here. Let's fight some ships. Alright, this guy's pretty well armed. Let's see, send you there. Let's go ahead and wait for my pike beam. That. Right, so far, so good. I have no qualms about using my weaponry here. Wow. God. This is really tough, guys. Okay. Put you up there, try to take that out. Okay, he's wanting to keep his missile on for very good reason. Keep that offline. There we go. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, and then I think we can finish him off here. There we go. Alright, there's one fight down. Some scrap for it. Okay, rebels are gonna get me in 5. I don't think I'm gonna have time to hit the repair up. I think what I'm gonna have to do is go here and maybe hope to rescue a base or something and do it that way. So let's go ahead and continue on. I know it's kind of risky, but this is what we're gonna do. Alright, this guy is armed to the teeth as well. He's got a big freaking missile there. Oh, that kind of missed. That didn't though. That really hurt. That missed. That's good. We have to take his weapons out at all cost, essentially. Okay. Take him down. Not before he gets off his thing, of course. Miss, 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 miss. Thank you. God, that evasion finally kicks in. It's like pretty stressful. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Take your time. Take your time, buddy. I can't believe how close this playthrough is. It's crazy. Alright. I'm gonna take... Okay, I don't think I was able to do much there. Just pretty much just have to keep his missile offline. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. There we go. Nice try, guy. Nice try. I don't want to use any more small bombs though, because I'm down to 10, and I'm gonna need those for my fight with the flagship if I survive. We'll wait. beam to get back up. If I do see his missile get back up, I'll target it, but it does not, so... There we go. Alright, we suffered some damage in that fight, but... Good, there's a store there. Alright, that's pretty much what I was hoping for, guys, so... in this sector, you do get stores, and you can rescue bases just like any other sector. So, that is a plus. This will greatly help me out, this store will. It's like a godsend. Alright. And... he's got... we got some cool stuff here. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of my long-range scanners, because they serve me no benefit whatsoever anymore. I am going to fix my ship. I'm going to, let's see, 80. I think that's pretty much all I can do. So I can sell that for 25, that for 30, 55. Is it worth it? Probably not. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy some missiles. And go about my merry way. I don't know if I did that correctly, but... Alright, I have 36 scrap. Let's go ahead and that in the power bar so I can keep that powered. Brian, I'm going to go ahead and send you over there for this fight. Emily, I'm going to send you there because we are going to need you. Alright guys, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Alright, here's the Rebel flagship. Phase 1, he's got a pretty mean cloak, and he's got a pretty mean special ability. What we want to do is we want to teleport our crew members over to his missiles and take them out, essentially. And it's great because his missiles, his weapon rooms are separate from the rest of the ship, which is very handy. So what you can do is you can just send 2 guys over to knock those systems out as you go along, which is very handy to have to do. So we will do that. Unfortunately, it's 2 of my weakest crew members, so that kind of sucks. But as you can see, he just fired 3 missiles at me, and he hit me with one of them. That's not bad. All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to focus down his shields at all costs. And I really want to get his med bay too, just to keep his crew members like hopping around. There we go. Alright, my guys were able to kill the crew member there. Now they're going to go ahead and destroy those missiles, but not before they get another volley off. They do hit with 1 volley, which kind of sucks. So we're going to go ahead and try to get those fires extinguished. Meanwhile, we will go ahead and put another small bomb in there. Oh, that missed. Alright, so we're just gonna pretty much target their shields down. Their shields are the most important thing to get down. Alright. Alright, my crew members successfully sabotaged their missiles, which is great. Alright, so what I need to do now is send them back home and bring them to the med bay. Meanwhile, really need to take out shields. Look at that guy trying to repair them. Alright, and also, this time I think I'm going to cut through that section of the hole and do that. There we go. Doing some significant damage to him here. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Could be much, much worse. Alright, go ahead and get healed up. His shields are gone at this point, so what we're going to do is take out his... I think what we're going to do is take his cloak out. No, I take that back. What I want to do is I want to get rid of his crew in that section of the ship. So let's go ahead and target that down. There we go. So that probably killed his crew there in that room. That way, whenever I fight him again for the second part of this battle, he won't have that crew member. And yes, this fight is in 3 phases. So that first phase was the easiest, but the second phase is going to be a bit more difficult, to say the least. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is go follow him, because I don't think I need healed. Alright, phase 2 is this drone phase. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pretty much do the same thing we did before and take his missiles out. Focus on his shields, but this time we definitely want to destroy that drone room like as soon as possible, because stuff like that happens. And when stuff like that happens, it's very bad. So we'll put the shield guy in there, because I don't think I need to worry too much about it. About my shields, I'm not too concerned. Come on, small bomb. Alright. Small bomb. Get in there. Bam, good job. Alright. Target down his shields. Okay, we did 1 point of damage. Let's go ahead and do something like that. So we can take his teleporter and his medbay off slightly. There we go. Excellent. Alright, he's about to use his super ability, guys. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Alright, let's take his... Focus on his drones. Alright, we've gotta take his regular drones offline. Alright, we did a little bit of damage there. Not too bad. We survived his drone assault, so that's not bad. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back and repair this damage with my boarding crew. Definitely going to repair this damage. Gotta get that medbay back up. Alright, I was able to successfully take care of the boarding drone. Always a good thing. Alright, we're going to send you to the door control. Alright, meanwhile, the bomb. Take the shields down. There we go. Focus down them shields. And get rid of... Yeah, we'll do that. So we can get rid of the crew member there. Actually, I think I'm going to just go straight down. I really want to get that medbay offline. There we go. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. Alright. Send you to that room. Right, we're going to have power surge here. This is going to suck. Alright. Keep that medbay offline. Kill that crew member. I see you in there working. Nice. Alright, guys, we did that part. We did it. That was part 2. That part was kind of difficult, but a lot of people say part 2 is the hardest. But we managed to do that pretty well, and that was mainly by keeping his missiles offline and keeping his drones out of commission while we repaired our damage otherwise. So, not too shabby. Alright, got our people healed up. And let's see, we got 41 scrap. That's enough to increase my sensors. So I increase my sensors so that way I can kind of see what's going on in their ship for this final battle. So I really want to know. Alright, this is phase 3. Alright, this phase is kind of difficult for 2 reasons. The first reason being his super shield is very annoying. It has a very long bar, and it can recharge throughout the fight. He can choose to either recharge his super shield once it's down, or he can choose to fire off a crap ton of like little laser kind of beams at me, which that really sucks. So, alright, we're going to follow the same procedure, except this time we're pretty much going to have to take his super shield out first. See, now I can see what he's got. Oh, and he made the mistake of going for me, which that was a very dumb move on his part. Because my guys can kind of be dealing with that while I focus down his ship. Kind of stupid. A lot of those hurt. Hit me. Alright, we'll send my Mantis. Oh no, what happened? You, get to the med bay. You get there. Send you to the med bay. Phillips, I gotta take you off weapons. Send you there to take care of those boarders. Oh, this is kind of stressful because they've kind of got me out of position and they got knocked one of my engine things out. That's not good. I may just have to take these hits. Alright. Oh, that really hurt. Alright, get in there, guys. Alright. Guys, get in there. Whew, boy, this is very stressful. Alright, you gotta go to the med bay. You're not gonna be able to... Oh, that was close. Alright, heal up. Alright, bomb. Laser, good, I started fires. It's a plus. Alright, then we're gonna go straight across here. Try to take the missiles out of commission. Alright, you guys are done there. You need to go there. This is gonna hurt. Oh, dang it. That was not good. Alright, one there, one there. Sensors are knocked out. You guys need to put them fires out. Alright, his shields are gone though, so we can focus on taking out his primary weapons, which we just did. Awesome. Alright, put them fires out, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, get back there. Alright. Alright. Take that out. I want to kill that guy. Okay, that wasn't too bad, guys. That wasn't too bad. Alright. Let's try to take the rest of their ship out. At this point, I just want to DPS him down. Alright. His AI has taken over, which means I killed all of his crew, but this guy is toast. See how dead this guy is? Oh, that was stressful though, guys. I was worried on that playthrough. That was really rough. We did it! That was one of the most stressful playthroughs I have ever had to endure, I'll be honest with you. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put this playthrough all in just one chunk, just so you can guys see like the epicness of it all leading up to it. It's really difficult, as you can see, without a cloaking device there at the end, just because you can just cloak whenever he uses his special ability and then not have to basically worry about it at all. But luckily, our evasion won us the day there. We only had 3 bubbles with shields and no cloak, but our evasion won us the day. And hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of what, what to do on normal. So let's see what our score was, shall we? Alright, I got a score of 4,232 on that run, so that is not too bad. My highest score is 4,985, I believe. I really want to break the 5,000 mark, but I can see why I didn't break it in that run, because I did make a couple of mistakes that kind of cost me a little bit on the score front. But otherwise, guys, not too bad of a run. So thanks for sticking with me. If you guys have any other suggestions, like if you want to see me go through it with another variant of ship, another type of ship, just let me know in my comment section of my of this video, actually. And like this video, tell your friends about it, and subscribe to me if that's something you want to do. And thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys next time.